definitely need some help in the secondary.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. On 2nd down, Swift. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Here's Williams on 3rd down. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the win-out charts.
They've established themselves
Purdue, fellas.
this season, but boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
On 3rd and 1, love to throw. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And they run with Jacobs on first down, and he'll take this forward for about 5.
Down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Ready?
Now Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Williams now throwing to start the drive. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Williams. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Moore, the man in motion. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
Right there, hurt. Hey, check that, street.
Once again, it's Swift. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to extend their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, Most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And you know, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
And this may be the one to build on right here. It's the second quarter. They've got nothing on the scoreboard as of yet. They need to put something together, and this is a good start as they get the completion there for good yardage and a first down.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ready?
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
The 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Counter play with Jacobs, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
97.
No gain on the play. Second and
Play action this time with Love. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. To throw now. Here's Love. This is caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal.
a gain of 3. Brings up second and goal. And the Bears
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And they're back winning a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. Off play action. Williams. And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
2nd and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's to the 15. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You're talking about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half. To carry that with them, it's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
More the man in motion. Williams looking to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now Williams to throw on 3rd down. Keenan Allen. He'll have the 1st down and more than that. Touchdown, Chicago. Keenan Allen with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Santos now to add the PAT. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Love. Musgrave's got it out right. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Love now. Throw caught by Musgrave. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Love looking to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Working out of the gun. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone. but it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will tie things at 17-all. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission.
Hell of a fucking first half, brother.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the
Say again, what happened?
For the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins.
All right.
Touchback.
Okay, definitely.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Williams. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive in the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way to the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Bears.
Love now on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete. as well.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you?
He's got the lane, and there he goes.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 75 yards.
And the Bears have retaken a third-quarter lead.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key
It's going to work sooner or later.
Situation, knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Romeo Dobbs.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered
He's in my second slot. I got DJ Moore. No, I got Romeo Dobbs starting first. I got DJ Moore starting second.
But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field.
Yeah.
They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Second down.
And I got what's the name as my third.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Okay, 2nd and 1, you get
what's
nothing.
his name?
What now on 3rd and 1?
Sorry about that. I was so excited I jumped in on you. This is almost like practice to me. Line it up and do it again. You didn't get it right the first time. Just get right back on the ball and go. It doesn't matter that they know you're coming. You ought to be able to pick up.
It's gonna fucking bother me.
And he's going to have the Packers first.
Sorry. Fucking bother me. Keenan Allen. Yeah, I got Romeo Dobbs starting first slot. DJ Moore starting second. And I got Keenan Allen in the slot. Because he really got a bunch of good catching, so I need someone to catch over the middle when time crunches in. Hey, is there a way to turn down the volume where I can hear you more than the game? Says audio. Audio. Can you hear me better? Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Let's go here. Yeah, Keenan Allen's in the slot. So you trade anything this offseason?
on
Yeah.
3rd and inches.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And that'll be off the mark.
Wide open
Too
receiver.
far out in front, and it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game film.
Damn, you fucking fast.
Good plan to try and chip away this timing.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, Love. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Going back to Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning, it's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. Rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Ah, and then have a backup play.
Defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Love. And he fires one incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this
I remember that.
drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
If I do when you fucking go out to the blitz, I'm fucking trying to go around him. He just stares, not going forward.
That was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
Oh, come on.
This will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
third down. Here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence.
Hell of a
And you're
game,
right, they need
brother.
to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
All right, about last night, man.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off.
Yeah, I was fucking throwing up and that shit. They got me on this new stuff, fucking liquid, oxycodone and liquid methadone. Help with my sick. I was sick, and they don't think I have that long.
Here we go. Back.
38.
Go.
Yeah.
A handoff, Swift running to the left. It still won't go down. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big run
Yeah,
there,
it happened to me
29
when I was
first.
15.
The effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower.
Two racist white guys, man.
Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready. Hut.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. Touchdown! DJ Moore. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
He was there. Where are you playing your zones at?
As they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Now the point after try for Santos. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Next to score, Bears 31, Packers 20. Cairo Santos.
You play aggressive or conservative?
Now after the touchdown,
Conservative?
Santos.
Yeah, I play on conservative too.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Yeah.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Here's Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
How old are you, man? Shit. Jordan Young.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that
Oh,
one is
shit.
accepted.
Happy early birthday, bro.
Come on, come on.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal.
Yeah, you're 20 years of your best.
One more time with Swift. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 4, but
Yeah, I got a daughter.
to a 3rd and goal.
Well, partner, Marvin, our
I'm already a grandpa.
Just handed me a little card that says he has 97
I'm already a
yards on the
grandpa.
ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think
Yeah,
so.
but at least if she waited till she was in her
Yeah, and I
20s.
think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line is
Yeah,
executing.
my mom and my sister take good care of me.
They will run it with Swift here. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only able to pick up a yard.
They take really good care of me.
Long 4th and goal. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
I don't get it.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Go ahead, say what you're gonna say. No, we all live here in Tennessee. My mom's out there in her room and that shit.
Maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose
Like, she plays the game too. Like, she plays Call of Duty and all that shit.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns.
Yeah, my sister's into Destiny. You know, she plays all the first-person shooter games.
Is in their favor.
My sister's fucking legit, bro. I mean, clans want her to sign up. Which college she gets paid and that shit on Twitch and all that. I definitely she changed it again, so I'll definitely have to get it for her. And send me a friend request after this game.
Let's go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right.
No, Caleb Williams was making dumbass throws.
Frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On play action. Love to throw.
Completed out to Dobbs.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. Jordan Love ready on first down here.
That is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
To the air again, Love. A short throw to Musgrave.
Yeah, Musgrave tight end is fucking nasty.
Field down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Love's throw brought in by
Good
Watson.
throw.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Love now to pass on first down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Collar Sweat. He's a defensive end.
To the ground, and 4th down now coming up.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Good one. I thought I was going to get there in time with Sweat.
Luke Musgrave, 33 yards. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Blue striker. Red cycle. Claw 10. Black shot. Spike, white. Red, yellow. Light blue. Green jack.
Love throwing for it. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
It's interesting that when it comes to two
He's one of my favorite safeties.
heavy run teams tend to throw the ball.
Jamar Brisker.
In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Your favorite too? Oh yeah, he nice. Yeah, I'm a Broncos fan. Asked me after our first preseason game.
Badgley out there to kick it away. But no run back.
He has a strong arm.
Catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Go ahead.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them, not easily.
He has a strong arm. I just think that if you can get him in the right situation to where you get his confidence built up, get him in the short passing, and get him tolerable of trusting his arm to make passes.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That defense, our defense has to be lights out, whatever.
I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout.
The worst thing in a long time was trading for Russell Wilson.
This thing, get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Yeah.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as he'll run on first down. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
There he goes left side. Inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
And we haven't had a solid middle linebacker since, like, what, Danny Trayton and fucking, what was the other dude? Something young.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
It really brought down the organization when what's his name died.
Return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the
Demaryius Thomas.
21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. This is 1st and 10. Here's Love. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Well, they need to score and score quick.
Yeah, my little motherfucker's fast.
Final minute, 1st and 10.
That dude just threw too.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Love. He's going to let it fly.
Nice one. Thought I had the pick.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Now Love. Dancing to his left. And it's caught. He's got it for a
Nice.
touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Love looking to throw it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two, they don't get it. And it's incomplete. And now we're down to 10 seconds. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
What's up? Yeah.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they've got it well across midfield.
Hell of a
down to
game,
the
brother.
40 before it's all said and done. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.